So how much does that give you? 26, 426. G'day guys, Scott from RV Solutions here. Just giving you a few little pointers when looking at caravans to buy, especially second hand. One of the first things you should check is if you can actually tow the caravan as well. So it's important to understand what caravan weights are and what they mean. So you've got three main weights that you need to worry about in the caravan. Is ATM, GTM and TMS. TMS is probably the most important and probably the most overlooked. So TMS is what the caravan weighs when it comes off the production line. So no water, no food, nothing, not your bedding, not anything in it basically, completely dry weight. So it's just been produced. Typically when they've been produced, they go straight over the weighbridge and they'll get their ticket, and that's the tear weight. The tear weight being the total weight that the caravan weighs, plus your payload, or the maximum payload that the manufacturer allow, becomes your aggregate towing mass, your ATM. So somewhere between the two is what your payload is. So in the caravan like this one, tear mass is 1784. The ATM is 2,271. 481 kilo payload, if my maths is correct. So that's 481 kilos of stuff you can put in. But that's got to include your water, that's got to include clothes, that's got to include basically everything you put in. To give you an idea, I've got a family of 7, so I've got 5 horrible children and 3 dogs, and nobody wants to camp next to me. We typically load 350 kilos typically. If I'm going to a caravan park, I don't take any water at all. Basically, we just take what we need, which most of that's beer. So again, it's important to know what your payload is and whether your car can tow this. If you've got a car that can tow 3.5 tonne, happy days, you can tow this easy. If you've got a car that can only tow 2.5 tonne, you still can tow this reasonably comfortably. If you've got a car that can tow 2 tonne, obviously you're stretching the friendship a little bit because it just doesn't give you much loading. So it's important to know the weights. Know the weights before you even ring up and go look at a caravan. If you're looking at a caravan on Marketplace or on Gumtree or privately anywhere, or even from a dealer, just ask them what the weights are. It's best to know that before you drive all the way down there and spend an hour looking at a caravan that you can't tow. So know these things first. The weights are really important.